Alright guys, what is up? I'm here today to do a fun experiment home with you all. We're going to be building our own Fizz Inflator. Alright, and what it is we're actually going to mix two compounds, which is baking soda and some good old vinegar together, and we're going to form CO2 or carbon dioxide. Alright, and we're going to be using a couple balloons, or one in this case, because we're going to make a small one. It's a small, clean, empty bottle to build our inflator, alright? Before we get started, we have to have goggles, safety first. Don't get any vinegar or baking soda in our eyes. Alright, so with that, we'll just start off with the easy stuff. And what you have to do is you have to pour a half a cup of vinegar, alright? I pre-poured it. You can pour it now. It doesn't make a difference. Alright, then you want to pour it into this bottle, alright? Remember, half a cup for this little bottle. If you want to use a bigger cup, you'd have to go, or a bigger bottle, you'd have to go more than likely 1 cup, depending on the size of the bottle, alright? So carefully pour it into the bottle. Or don't spill it. Stuff stinks pretty bad, so don't really want to clean it up too much. Alright, there we go. So we have it poured in here now. Got vinegar, okay? Now the tricky part is putting a baking soda inside the balloon. You gotta fill it about just more than halfway in the balloon, alright? You can blow it up a little bit if you want, kind of get some air in there, make it a little bigger, that way you can see how much you're putting in there. If you leave it, just like a normal balloon, I'm gonna blow it up a little bit, that way you have a, you can see how much there is, alright? Alright, now, so I don't know if that worked very well. You want to take your funnel. Yeah, probably not a good idea to blow it up. Probably just leave it, decompressed. Take the balloon, put your funnel inside, and you're going to use a small plastic cup, or you can use a plate, pour your baking soda in, alright? Remember, more than half full, just a little bit. Alright, once you pour a little bit in the funnel, kind of want to shake it, around, that way you can get some in there. In the balloon, you can use a plastic spoon or something to kind of see if you can get some of it to go in there. I said, the less you put in at a time, the better you'll be, because it doesn't really go down sometimes. Just want to kind of get it in there the best you can. This takes a few seconds just because, like I said, you gotta make sure you get enough in there, otherwise it won't work, it won't inflate properly, alright? Baking soda's a little stubborn today, I guess. Oh, never do that. Alright, we'll have some more, don't worry. Got some plugged up there. So we can get some of that loosened up. 1 second, I'm gonna find something a little pointier that I can, maybe a straw a little bit better. So you want to improvise as you go throughout the experience in case something doesn't work. So like I said, using a straw now might be better. Tighter hole to get in there. So make sure you don't get too much all over the place. Parents might not be too happy if you make a mess in their kitchen, I know my parents are too. Maybe a little bit more baking soda. Just like I said, have a decent amount in there, that way it's gonna work. If you add too much, it's alright, try to stay semi-close to how much you need, which is just more than half. That's the big thing. So the straw's working pretty well, better than the spoon was. So I think we'll just use the straw for now, and I think it's working way better. Unless it gets stuck and it goes all over me. That'll look like a ghost recipe, or powdered donuts. Powdered donuts are really good, I like jelly ones too, they're really good. Anyways, back to chemistry. So, we're still filling our balloon. Like I said, baking soda's taking a little while. But once you get your baking soda put together, you're going to have to put the balloon over the bottle very carefully so you don't spill any in, alright? Alright, so we'll get to that part once I get the correct amount of baking soda in my balloon. So maybe using a bigger balloon would be a better idea, but you got to improvise. It's kind of a challenge around here. If my straw wants to work too, I don't know. That's a big iffy. So you could try this experiment at home. Adult supervision, of course. Like I said, you don't want to make a mess in the kitchen, or blow something up, or cause too much fizz and too much carbon dioxide in the air. That probably wouldn't end well. Parents might be a little mad at me. We're getting there. We're getting there. Don't worry. We're getting there. It's a little longer, right? I know. Slow, aren't I? I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying. Maybe a little more. Just a tad bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Just to make sure we put that final fizz in there, While we're doing this experiment, you have to realize that, when you mix vinegar, which is an acid, baking soda is the base, of course, because of the pH levels that they have, you have to realize that you're making an acid-base reaction. And what's happening is when the two chemicals or the compounds mix, it's actually forming a gas, CO2, as we discussed earlier, And what happens is when a gas is created, it needs to expand. It needs to get bigger. Alright, like really big, like all over the place. And so that's why it goes up. That's why it's going to fill the balloon. So I'll demonstrate that in just a second. So I'm pretty sure we have a good amount of baking soda there. We're going to bring our bottle back over real quick, some of this out of the way. I'll make too much of a mess. Now, very carefully, you got to put the balloon over the bottle without spilling any baking soda or vinegar, alright? So just slide it right over there, best you can. Alright? Make sure we get it at least somewhat symmetrical, That way we know the balloon won't come up. Now, if I did this right, which I hope I do, it should work, alright? You ready? Oop. Oh! Dude, check that out. That is cool. You see the bottle, how it's fizzing? Oh my, dude. That's legit. Our balloon is perfectly ready to go. I would tie it, but I can't tie balloons, alright? So we're just going to enjoy it a little bit. As you can tell, you had a lot of foam up here, a lot of fizz. Now it's slowly going down because all that baking soda we had is reacting with the vinegar. Alright, so like I said, it's creating the gas, CO2 as you go up. And now we're running out of baking soda. That's about as big as the balloon's going to get. Alright, remember what we started with? We started with just a little balloon, normal balloon. And now we have perfectly filled one up. Oh, there's even more. If you have some baking soda left over, you can tip it over and try to get more out. And it might blow up some more, alright? You want to get as much out as possible. Otherwise, it won't blow up as well. So just double checking that. If you hold the balloon straight up, it might work better. So, alright guys, that was pretty cool, wasn't it? So we made our own Fizz Inflator. Now you can teach your friends, you can do it at home with your parents, or parent supervision. Safety goggles, you don't want these on, just in case. So I'm glad you guys had fun. I had a great time, Hope you guys try this, hope you guys enjoyed, alright? And with that, I am out. And see if we can't get it off real quick. Doesn't want to come off now.